Welcome to probably what is my biggest find I've ever done on this. Here we have abandoned military barracks just outside the obstacle course for army recruits. Still standing, still working, although it might be for kids these days, but it's still here. Look at that. Wow. Now, these barracks were constructed during the communist period in Macedonia, because of course Macedonia was under the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. And back then, Macedonia was not an independent country. Now we're going to go inside because it's here, if they'll let me, and we're going to check out what we can find inside here. There's lots of potholes, as you can see. Was there an underground bunker? We do not know, but we will probably find out by having a good little look around. Jeez, the place is not well kept, as you could probably imagine, probably because it hasn't had anyone here in years. We're going to see if we can go inside and see what interesting things we see inside here. Hopefully, apart from lizards, not much else, but we will not know until we go inside. So look at this. This would be the main entrance. What a wonderful place this would be. Sorry, that was a lizard that scared the bejesus out of me. Look at this. Wow. Of course, it's all been gutted. It's been abandoned probably for 20, 30 years. It's got lots of flies in here again. Yep, lots of them. But look at this. Wow. Look how far the corridor goes down here. But again, and up here, as we go out, check the first floor, if we can. See what's up here. Again, how many people would have been up here, do you think? Probably around 2,000-3,000 people? Or was it just guest quarters? I never know. I never know. Nice balcony looking out there. And here we are. And one bathroom probably per person. Then this would be your room. Probably bunk beds all around the place. Look at the lights. The lights are still here. Some of the lights are still here to this day. And the doors are still on the frame. That's unusual when I go into places like this. Usually everything's ransacked. If we go down here, there's a lot of flies. I'm not going to lie about that. There's a lot of bloody flies I can hear. We've got, what was somebody's room? Whose room was this? It's a big room as well. Was it administrative buildings? It's just administrative places. Could have been. All right, let's try the second floor. See what's there. It gets me that there's only 2 toilets per floor here. All right, let's go to the second floor. Check that out. There's a lot of broken glass, as you would imagine. Ransacked. Because of course, after the communist era finished, there was no law. And this place basically was abandoned overnight. Look at that, probably a storeroom there. Probably keys. Maybe this was a hotel. There's a number up the top, 59. So is this for the 59th Brigade? 59th Barracks? There's a lot of storage space. Maybe it was somebody's room. Maybe it was a school. that could have been it. Maybe this was someone's school. Maybe this is actually not the military barracks. Maybe this is a former school, although if it was, the classrooms are bloody small. I'm going to stick with the barracks, but there's coat hangers here. So maybe this was a school. If we can find evidence that there was, I'd be quite happy. There's a big, huge, massive thing on the floor here. And well, it looks like a picture of something. What is this a picture of? Now I gotta be careful here because this floor is not safe. That's actually something that's come off. It's not a picture at all. Let's go through here. This carpet is really unstable, guys. I'm gonna say that right now. And the roof is falling in and the floorboards are screwed. So I don't want to spend too much time in this room unless I go downstairs and meet my maker very quickly. Right, let's go through this bit here. This is a bit more stable. I say stable for an abandoned building. It's not very stable at all. Okay, so what have we got in here? Nothing exciting except flies. There's a lot of flies here. So I thought at first that this was an army barracks. Then I thought it could have been a school, only because of the things I've seen here, which would make it look like a former Soviet or communist school. Not Soviet, we're not in the Soviet Union, but former communist school. But now I don't really know. There's a lot of boards here, doors, things like that. There's actually a notice on this door. Oh, it's a QR code. Some person's put a QR code there. That's great. Thank you very much for sharing that. There's a lot of wires, but that's what to be expected. I don't think this was a school. It's too small. My guess is that it could have been administration. That might have been it. I don't think this was barracks. Only because the size of it. So if you're from Moorhead and you've got interest in history about this place, let me know. So I'd like to know what this was. I'm sleepy. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Right, let's go down the bottom. And then we're going to go one more floor. And if you made it this far in the video so far, that's great, because you're seeing everything I'm seeing. I think there's one more floor. No, there isn't. I got to the top. Okay. Well, this concludes. Let's just have a look at the view. It's a nice view. I don't know if this was a hospital. I don't know if this was a barracks. I don't know what the hell this place was. And I don't think anyone's going to tell me anytime soon. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next video, if I can.